फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next. I am Surabya Kaushik. Chennai Super Kings have defeated Kolkata Knight Riders by 7 wickets, and the credit for this win goes to Ravindra Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja started off really well. He dismantled the Kolkata Knight Riders side with just 130 runs, and those runs weren't enough for Kolkata Knight Riders to defend because Chennai Super Kings had their plan set. Also, to talk about batting, one really very good news for CSK fans is that their new captain, Ruturaj Gaikwad, has now come among runs. He scored a half century in today's match and must be really very happy. But for now, let's just talk about how the whole match was, what didn't work out for Kolkata Knight Riders with my colleague Bansal Shah. Hi, Bansal. Everybody was quite waiting for Chennai Super Kings to come to their fortress, Chepauk, because they all know what happens here with Chennai. And the result is exactly what anybody would have anticipated. Chennai Super Kings, once again in Chennai, have defeated Kolkata Knight Riders. But there were a lot many issues with KKR today. What didn't work for you? What do you think that didn't work for Kolkata Knight Riders?
I think many things didn't work for KKR today, and as you just mentioned, this is the 10th time that CSK have beaten KKR in their home. So I think
Yeah.
CSK is making it, proving it day by day that why CSK is considered their den, the Lions' den as we call it. A good performance by CSK, but I think KKR couldn't bat today, couldn't bat well. They started well again, as they've been doing in some of the previous games. Sunil Narayan was good at the start in the power play. At least I think there are some 50 odd runs for 1 wicket or for no loss in first 5 or 6
Yeah.
overs. They were going well, but then Jadeja, the way he came in and brought the team back in the game was some amazing. Especially
Yeah.
that over wherein he back 2 wickets. It was really good. Very good bowling by Jadeja, I would say. But KKR, I think the question that you asked, काफी चीजें हैं जो सही नहीं किया आज उन्होंने. They couldn't bat well. First of all, I think the slowness in the Chennai pitch, which is quite standard, उसको अच्छे से cope up नहीं कर पाए. And once they were what 60 for 4 or something, 64 for 4 or something. उसके बाद वापस नहीं आ पाए गेम में. Like Iyer was trying to build up the innings to take them to 150, 160, but even he couldn't hit those big shots required towards the end. And we see someone like Rinku Singh, who generally, if he plays 14 balls,
Yeah.
you would expect him to score 30, 40 runs with ease, but he scored only 9 runs of 14 balls. So you can see the kind of pitch that was, and I think they are completely outplayed by CSK today.
Well, absolutely. Bansal, what is the thing? I mean, the difference between Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. The difference today was that Kolkata Knight Riders didn't get enough time to analyze the pitch, and that's what Ruturaj Gaikwad also said, because it wasn't like a typical Chennai pitch. It wasn't a pitch where any team could have touched 180, 200, 150, 160 would have been decent. But Kolkata Knight Riders just posted 130 above runs, and that's where the whole difference was created. And Chennai Super Kings had a lot of time. They had plenty of time with them to chase this down because it wasn't a big score.
They had as much
Obviously,
time that they allowed
they
Dhoni
had
to bat up the order.
well, yeah, but what's very important thing, and what's a good sign for Chennai Super Kings is that their captain Ruturaj Gaikwad scored good runs. Now that was very important. We were in our different live sessions, we're just talking, that there must be a lot of pressure on Gaikwad because you have to continue the legacy of someone who's been a match winner in all the tournaments. He has led the team, not only the Chennai Super Kings team, but the Indian team to multiple victories in multiple different tournaments. So to just follow the footsteps of Mahendra Singh Dhoni is in itself a big task. And then you have to bat well also. Then you have to think of a lot many other things. But the way Ruturaj Gaikwad batted today, I think that's a really good sign. But Bansal, apart from that, I want to know, how did you find CSK's decision of sending Daryl Mitchell at number 3?
I think it was good to send Daryl Mitchell at number 3 today. But first, to touch upon Ruturaj Gaikwad, I was listening the previous show wherein you and Sahil were talking
Hmm.
about the pressure that would be on Gaikwad, and I think there are times when you need this kind of games. Some batters or some bowlers need this kind of games to come back in form. I think आज उनको पता था कि target कम है. He could take his time in the middle and
Yeah,
play. So he didn't play at a very brisk strike rate, if you see, but scoring 67 runs in such a
yeah,
game, I think this will give him a lot of confidence going forward. कि भाई मैंने आज रन बना लिया, आगे भी रन बना सकता हूँ, आगे थोड़ा और पेस के साथ भी बना सकता हूँ, स्ट्राइक रेट भी बढ़ा सकता हूँ जब जरूरत पड़ेगी. सो आई थिंक दिस गेम वाज good for Gaikwad personally, and it will help CSK overall as well going forward, because यही बातें हो रही थी कि there are so many batters like Gaikwad, Rahane, Daryl Mitchell, and all of those can't play together in a side because none of them are are those kind of players who can tonk the ball right from the word go. They all take their
yeah,
time and then hit their shots. So I think it was good for Gaikwad, and also good that Daryl Mitchell was sent up in the order as you mentioned. I think he also
yeah,
scored some 20-30 runs.
yeah.
So yeah, overall
25.
good performance in CSK, but considering that the run chase was easy, it wouldn't have mattered much. And the good thing is that they were able to play without any pressure or without any fear of failing to chase this kind of a target. This kind of targets do get tricky sometimes, as we have seen in the past, but I think they were very comfortable, and that is why I feel that Gaikwad anchoring the run chase was quite important.
Yeah. Actually, the decision of sending Daryl Mitchell, I found out that decision very, very interesting because, in so many matches that we saw before in this IPL, Daryl Mitchell was coming lower down the order and he wasn't among runs. But today also he scored 25 runs. It'll take us a couple of more matches to find out whether Daryl Mitchell is clicking for them or not. Well, he also went back to the pavilion on a really good ball from Sunil Narayan. He was bowled out by Narayan. So those things do matter. But what matters the most right now is that Ruturaj Gaikwad is coming in form, and obviously it wasn't. Quick fire 50, so to say. He took his own time, he batted, but I think that was pretty much needed for Chennai Super Kings and Ruturaj Gaikwad himself. Now, we all know that obviously there is that Thala factor in Chennai Super Kings. He came to face a few balls in today's match as well, but his brain is also over there. His captain's brain is also present in Chennai Super Kings. Though Ruturaj Gaikwad has been captaining the side in this season, but obviously there's always a presence, and that presence really matters for CSK. And as I started, Chepauk is the fortress of CSK, and they always win matches over there. They have done that so many times that they are now so habitual. Jadeja also said that he's practiced a lot at Chepauk, and that's what turned out really very fruitful for them. But on the other side, let's have a quick look at Kolkata Knight Riders as well. Now, KKR, very, very, very interesting thing about KKR is that they did a lot of changes in their 11, and not in terms of inclusion or exclusion of players, but in this IPL, we saw how Sunil Narayan batted down the order, and then Sunil Narayan was promoted to open, and he clicked for KKR in last couple of matches, especially the last one where he scored his highest score of the T20 cricket,
Right.
his personal highest of 85. But today, just 27 of 20. Now today, nobody clicked. Nobody clicked in KKR's team. Now, Bansal, I think that is the whole issue, and that brings us back to the old KKR. KKR जब चलती है तो कोई रोक नहीं सकता, और KKR जब नहीं चलती है तो कोई उनको बोल नहीं सकता कि
कभी
थोड़ा सा
कभी
चल लो.
रोक नहीं
हाँ,
सकता.
वो भी कोई नहीं रोक सकता है, बिल्कुल. क्या इस टीम में अलग हो सकता है बंसल? आज किस तरीके से हाउ विल यू एनालाइज दिस होल टीम? क्योंकि
Yeah,
मुझे लगा टुडे वाज़न्ट देयर डे.
I feel the same. I think it just wasn't their day today. I don't think they need to overanalyze on these things. There are this kind of days that are going to happen in such a big tournament. अब एक या दो गेम्स ऐसे होंगे जहाँ पे आप नहीं खेल पाओगे अच्छा. We saw that happening today with KKR. The only thing I'm quite disappointed with is Iyer. because he was there for a long time. He stayed there till the 16th or 17th over, maybe. I'm not completely sure, but I think he was there till the very end. So I would have really wanted कि वो थोड़े और runs बनाए, because he was there till the end. He could have finished the innings with a couple of good shots, maybe taken them past 150. That would have given him a lot more confidence rather than creating a defendable total for the team. But apart from that, I would not analyze too much. Also about Nareen, as you said, he was undoubtedly brilliant in the last game, but you can't expect him to score 20 ball 50 or 30 ball 70 every time he
Mm.
opens the inning. So again today, as I mentioned earlier, there were some 50 runs in the power play, so they did give a good start, especially after wicket of Phil Salt. Nareen and Raghuvanshi did give a good start to KKR.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that brought the balance back after that wicket in the first over itself. But then the middle order should have taken the responsibility to score those runs. But I think it was just not their day. And the way they have played the last three games, especially considering that they were topping the table. So that is why I feel that they should not overthink on this kind of days, and just look at if they made some silly mistakes, and otherwise just move on.
Yeah, they will really have to move on from this game because it was definitely not their day on field. But talking about Kolkata Knight Riders, Bansal pointed out the right thing that Shreyas Iyer played really slow. Now, it was almost a runner ball score, 34 of 32. You really don't expect such kind of performances in T20 cricket, especially when your side's name is Kolkata Knight Riders, who were at their fury best in the last match. Now, Shreyas Iyer will really need to pull up his socks and match the levels of other batters, especially someone like Sunil Narine and Russell Rinku Singh. Only then they can march really, really ahead in this tournament. Now, what was of a really big advantage to Chennai Super Kings was that they had the target on board. They knew what they were chasing. So that also became a pretty much easier thing for them because they knew that they don't have to go after each and every ball and they can do this job pretty easily. And so did they do in this match. They have actually come across with a very, very convincing win. But let's have a quick look at the points table. And that points table is now very interesting because on that points table, there is only one team which hasn't lost any match so far, Rajasthan Royals. Bansal, do you think this is a very different Rajasthan team now being unstoppable this season?
Yes, they are definitely unstoppable this season. I think they had a very similar lineup in the last season as well, but they're not able to click together as a unit. I think they
Yeah.
were good in the last season as well, but I think they missed out on qualifying by quite a few points, by losing one game here or there, and they were out of contention. I think towards the end, business end of the season, but this time they look a lot more formidable, and the way Butler has got into form the last night. Um, if you are a Rajasthan fan, you will hope that he continues this kind of form, and if you are not a Rajasthan fan, you will hope that it was just a one-hit wonder and he's not going to continue that sort of a form, because the rest of the team is in very, very brilliant form. The bowling lineup looks amazing, and I'm personally in awe of the way Trent Bolt has been bowling a couple of games wherein he dismantled the opposition in the power play
Yeah.
itself. uh, बहुत ही अच्छी बॉलिंग थी मुंबई इंडियंस के सामने भी, उसके पहले भी एक मैच में, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द ऑपोजिशन, बट just took 2 or 3 wickets in the power play, and the
Yeah.
opposition was just done and dusted. So I
Yeah.
think Rajasthan is looking a lot more strong this time. Sanju Samson has also been scoring runs, and हर बार के जैसे नहीं हो रहा कि पहले एक दो गेम्स में रन्स बनाए फिर बाकी के 10-12 गेम्स
Yeah.
में कुछ नहीं हो रहा,
Yeah.
क्योंकि कल भी वो काफी अच्छा खेले, तो this time I feel he might also carry on for a bit longer. Maybe not in each and every match, but one good innings in every 2 or 3 games will be really helpful for Rajasthan, I believe. But as of now, they seem like the team to beat in this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been unstoppable so far. And you rightly mentioned their bowling unit, with Trent Bolt, Ashwin, Chahal. everyone's just clicking so well for Rajasthan. The team in pink is really acing up the job in this IPL. But tomorrow is going to be the clash between the middle place teams, the teams that are placed just in the middle of the points table. And those two teams are Sunrisers Hyderabad and Punjab Kings. Now, in the last match, Punjab Kings defeated Gujarat Titans. It was a very good win, especially the way Shashank Singh, mistaken identity, or you can say accidental buy, or whatever you want to call. Shashank Singh became the finisher and match winner for them, along with Ashutosh Sharma. So, two really unheard names became a really important and the news headline for Punjab Kings. So it's going to be very interesting how Punjab Kings will play against Sunrisers Hyderabad. But Punjab Kings have some serious issues with their top order, with their bowling unit. They'll really have to fix it up if they have to win this match against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Because for now, Sunrisers Hyderabad are on a different level. They also won the last match against Chennai Super Kings. And if I will go on with the names, if I'll go on with the power hitters they have, it'll take me, I think, an hour or so to describe their qualities, starting from Abhishek Sharma, Klassen, Travis Head, everyone, Aiden Makram, Pat Cummins with ball. Oh, God. They have plenty of match winners in their team. So it's going to be an interesting affair between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Punjab Kings tomorrow. Let's see what will happen there. But for now, Chennai Super Kings have won the match against Kolkata Knight Riders by 7 wickets. And the player of the match was undoubtedly Ravindra Jadeja. Well, that's that from our side. Thank you so much, Bansal, for joining with me. And we'll see you tomorrow in an interesting clash.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।